Hey, what's up, everybody? So a game that was supposed to be a automatic win against the Broncos, who had a third-string quarterback starting, somehow ends up being a disaster, and I'm ready to talk about that. So before we get into the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel, thanks for giving me a chance. If you like the video and you like the content, make sure you click the subscribe button at the end. I got everything from football and basketball. This is the channel you need to be at, so make sure you click the button. Now let's actually get into the video. Now the first thing I want to address is look. I've been seeing all the reporters, all the sports analysis, and all the fans try to sit up here and seriously blame Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry's personality, their attire, and their pre-game routines for the reason why we are losing games. And that is just completely incorrect. That is not why we're losing. That is not our problem at all. We have other serious problems to why we're losing the game. Yesterday we played a Broncos team that was 2-7. Coming into the game they was 2-7, and they were missing Joe Flacco, so they was out there playing with a third-string quarterback. Automatically, this should be an easy win if we go in there and take care of business like we're supposed to. But you already know the Browns always got to make things harder. But one positive I am glad to see is that we cut down the penalties and the turnovers. But hey, we just got to make sure that's a consistent thing, because this has happened before in certain games and then it comes right back. So hopefully we're done with that shit. But our defense in general was just not good. I was pretty upset with how we let Philip Lindsay run for too many yards. Also, that Noah Fant touchdown was unacceptable. He shook off like 3 or 4 defenders and just took it all the way to the crib. And one of those people that I believe missed the tackle was Jermaine Whitehead. We just cut him last night. He talking about he want to smoke fans and kill people and stuff like that because you played terrible. And honestly, it's not even his fault why he was playing terrible. You know this man has a broken hand. Why is our last line of defense, which is the safety position, playing with a broken hand? You see he's playing bad. Pull the man out the game. It's somebody else you could put out there. Why we didn't put Sheldrick Redwine out there? We just drafted that man. We need him for reasons like this. You feel me? So I don't understand. And if you want to be honest, tackling has been an underrated issue for the Cleveland Browns all season long. It just stands out certain games more than others. And when you look at the offense yesterday, we struggled to put up points. Yes, we were able to get in the red zone. Yes, we did score 17 points, but 12 of those 17 points were field goals. Considering the talent we have on the field, we should not have to rely on field goals just to remain in the game against the Denver Broncos. I understand they are a good defensive team in the red zone, but still, my dude, this is not even just a 1-week thing. We struggle in the red zone every single week. And part of the reason why we struggle in the red zone and why we struggle on offense, period, is because of our playbook. Our playbook is strictly garbage. In the red zone, we're running plays that are terribly designed. Guys are just not getting open. We're running plays that we do not have enough field for, which means that nobody's going to be open. We're running plays on first down, 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 that do not involve Nick Chubb. This is why when we get to the red zone, we freeze up and we're forced to kick field goals. Also, when you're talking about the regular offense, we're still running empty plays where nobody's open. We do not know when and when not to run the ball. We also, on top of that, are running plays that take a long time to develop. Everybody knows that our pass protection is garbage. Baker Mayfield is possibly going to get sacked or pressured waiting on the play to develop. And let's say the play does develop. That does not mean somebody's going to be open. So that could leave Baker Mayfield forcing passes, throwing interceptions, incomplete pass, or throwing the ball out of bounds. Either way it goes, it could be a waste of possession or just a waste of down, which is not good for the Cleveland Browns. Then look at Odell Beckham Jr. We traded a first-round pick, a top O-lineman, and we traded an upcoming Jabril Peppers just to get Odell Beckham Jr. to use him like an average receiver. We only get him the ball on RPO screens, RPO slants, and curl routes. Odell Beckham Jr. is way more elite and dangerous than that. And the crazy thing is, Odell Beckham Jr. is so good, he was able to save Baker Mayfield yesterday. Baker Mayfield could have thrown an interception to Chris Harris Jr. on a curl route. Odell reached over Chris Harris Jr.'s head, grabbed the ball, turned around and went downfield and made some dudes miss. Also, Odell Beckham Jr. caught the ball on some type of route. It bounced off Chris Harris Jr. It bounced off Odell's hands too. He brought it in and went downfield. Big plays by Odell Beckham Jr. just being a playmaker. But imagine if we make it easier for him. That was hard for Odell. Imagine if we make it easier for him. Things will be great in Cleveland. We just have to draw up the plays and get him opportunities. Yesterday, we lost the game simply because Baker Mayfield didn't throw him the ball when he had Chris Harris beat downfield. That could have potentially been a game-winning touchdown, but instead, he threw the ball to Jarvis Landry. So that right there shows the Cleveland Browns in general. Bad coaching, bad decision-making by Baker Mayfield, and lack to get our playmakers involved in the game. So that's why we lost the game last night. And honestly, we're not ready to make the playoffs, and we do not deserve to be in the playoffs. And it probably would be a waste of time because it's going into week 10. We still haven't gotten the same issues that we had since week 1. It's just not our year. Even the news is saying that he needs to get fired. People are complaining, man. He gotta go. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I got more content coming soon.